So we're going to talk a little bit about central bank digital currency. I spoke about it before. Firstly, I want you to know I'm not afraid of it. I just know it's coming. And I have to make choices based on what I think is best for me in relation to that, and so do you. So we're going to go to the horse's mouth, so to speak, the Bank of International Settlements. Probably the most powerful institution in the world, above the WEF. Like, people think they're stupid. Those guys are dumb. And the World Health Organization is retarded too. But the Bank of International Settlements is dictating what's going on in the world. So they start out by saying interest in CBDC has grown in response to changes in payments, finance, and technology, as well as the disruption caused by the pandemic. A 2021 BIS survey of central banks found that 86% are actively researching the potential for CBDCs. 60% were experimenting with the technology, and 14% were deploying pilot projects. So it goes on to talk about the retail and wholesale version. And if we have a wholesale version of a CBDC, you'll still have cash, and it'll be fine. If we have a retail version of it, you will not have cash. It will not be fine. We don't know what kind of programmability it will have. I hear a lot of people saying, well, they'll turn it off. Well, maybe they will, but maybe they won't. Its potential's there, but we don't know yet, so I don't think we should delve into that. They won't let you buy beers conversation yet. Not yet. They might. But what was interesting about this one was the related projects. So Project Sila is between the BIS and Hong Kong Bank. Project Polaris, the Nordic Hub Center. As part of Project Polaris, the BIS Innovation Hub Nordic Center has published a comprehensive handbook exploring key aspects of how CBDCs could work for offline payments, a security resilience framework for systems, and a paper on closing the CBDC threat modeling gaps. Project Marina, Project Rosalind, Project Icebreaker, Project Tourbillon, Project Enbridge, Project Dunbar, Project Helveta, Project Jura. All of these different projects are with central banks and different people. One of them happens to be with MIT. Fed partners with MIT to develop a hypothetical digital coin. This was August of 2020. And so 3 years ago, basically, it's not hypothetical anymore. 24 central banks will have digital currencies by 2030, the survey shows. And this was July of this year, 2023, from Reuters. And they call it the future of money. Some 24 banks across emerging and advanced economies are expected to have digital currencies in circulation by the end of the decade. So it's going to be here. They use the same stats of who's going to do it. But the important part of this article that I thought was interesting, almost 40% of respondents indicated the central bank or other institutions in their jurisdiction recently carried out a study of usage of stable coins and other crypto assets among consumers or businesses, the survey found. It is, if widely used for payments, crypto assets, including stable coins, may constitute a threat to financial stability, the BIS report said. So they don't want competition, clearly. Bitcoin people know this. A lot of the coins were scams, so you lost your money. Sucks. But there is something, if it's truly decentralized, which Bitcoin is not, but Monero is. Pirate Coin is. So look into those if you're interested. There will be a little, what's it called? Part of an interview from Daniela Camboni at the end of this video. But you can't see it on YouTube because they don't like that. And I don't want a copyright strike again. So I'm going to put that on BitChute and Odyssey and Rumble. And the links are in the description. If you're not getting away from YouTube now, you should. So from MIT News, MIT experts test technical research for a hypothetical central bank digital currency. So this is 2022. Similar headline from 2020. It goes on to speak about Project Hamilton is an exploratory phase, and the research is not intended as a pilot or for public deployment. Instead, the researchers have explored two different approaches that could be used to process transactions, and this could indicate technical feasibility of a potential CBDC model. Computer lab guys, maybe, but Project Hamilton, he's a piece of shit. He was the He was for central banks, and they made that nice little musical about him so they could deceive the public. Hamilton is not your friend. If you like liberty and freedom. If you don't like liberty and freedom, fine. Any millennials who watch this or Gen Zers, you guys don't care about this stuff. You don't even really know what freedom is. And we barely do as Gen X and baby boomers. But we still want it. So that's a conversation for another time. If you got to the end and you want to watch the video again, BitChute, Odyssey, or Rumble. And I'm going to continue over there. But thank you for watching on YouTube. And we'll see you next time.